Hello everyone, my name is 777 and welcome back to Inscryption, Kaycee's mod. In the last video, I failed again at the bone deck and challenge 80, so this time, third time, I'll try bone deck challenge 80, and if it doesn't work this time, I will move on to a different deck just to get past this challenge level, or I might try the bone deck at a lower challenge level, just so that I can actually say I know how to use the deck. But we'll try again this time with the bone deck. Same challenges as last time. I just feel like this is the best combination. Again, I don't think single candle is feasible. There's been a couple times where I'll die prior to a boss fight. I think it actually happened in both runs I did. So I just don't think I can do single candle. And in both runs, we did make it to either the final boss or the boss right before that. So I'm making good progress. I'm just almost there. So we're gonna try again. Again, my PC is struggling a little bit to start the run, which is worrying. I think we'll be alright though, right? Okay, we're good. I don't know why, but when I'm recording, it just takes a while to start the run. There's like no lag at all while playing. It's just booting up the game for some reason is a problem. Alright, again, it's the bone deck. We all know what it looks like by now. Raccoon, direwolf pup, coyote, 2 rabbit pelts. Oh, it is actually struggling a little bit. I don't have anything else open. I'm just gonna choose to ignore that and hope it doesn't keep happening. So we have mole and beehive for this. I think this unlocks more items, but I'm really not sure. Mole beehive is feasible because I like both of them, so I might pick those up. Alright, let's look at the map before we go in. 2 campsites is really interesting. If we get a ringworm, we might go that way. Backpack, we'll probably skip, and we might go to the totem. And we'll see what's on the right over there. So we'll probably pick up a ringworm if it's offered. Or an adder. Let's see, no ringworm or adder, but there are some interesting things here. No beehive or mole, so we can't start that right away. I don't like river snapper. I think it's too expensive for like a 1/6 blocker. Like you can turn a mole into like essentially the same thing. Elk I also don't really like. It's just like a worse wolf in my opinion. It's nice that it moves, but I just don't think the moving is that helpful. So I like the black goat, but we don't have anything to use it on yet. Like, I mean, we could use it to get direwolf pup out. And it would allow us to pick up some 3-cost things in the future, so I'm leaning towards black goat. We don't have a lot of bone synergy right now. I mean, obviously it's the bone deck, but I mean like we can't really afford picking up something else that costs bone, because we won't be able to play both in the same in the same game. So we might go raccoon. I mean, wolf is pretty good. It's just 3/2. 2 cost is just a good card. Mantis bifurcated strike is really powerful. I think I'll go black goat. And maybe I'll go wolf just because there's a black goat in the deck now. It's either wolf, raccoon, or mantis. Bifurcated strike is really good. Raccoon's good. Raccoon's okay. And then the wolf is pretty good. So we're gonna go to a campfire after this. We're probably, if it's attack, we're probably gonna buff the direwolf pup. If it's health, maybe the coyote. I know I keep switching between coyote and coyote. I just don't know which is correct because I've heard everyone say both. So I'm just gonna keep switching back and forth so that I'm both right and wrong, or just weird for switching. I'm sure they're both right. It's probably a location thing, like caramel versus caramel. I'll go wolf. Just because we have kind of a canine build anyway. That is interesting. The sacrifice up there. We may move. Let's see our deck. We may move this onto something else, but probably not. We'll probably end up moving Scavenger onto. Actually, there's nothing really good to move it onto. We could move Fledgling and Bone Digger onto the raccoon, or maybe onto the wolf, because then the wolf will. Sorry, I have the hiccups. The wolf will turn into a 4/4 with Bone Digger once it evolves. So for health, Black Goat is a no. The coyote maybe. We could push to remove the raccoon by going twice. We don't have anything that we really necessarily want to have more health though. Maybe the coyote. Yeah, I'll go coyote. I'll just do it once. I don't want to lose it. Alright, and we'll just push forward and decide where we go after this. Alright, Bullfrog. Pretty simple. Actually, this is a pretty good starting hand because we can throw Black Goat out. What would get us more teeth? Probably the direwolf pup. Yeah, I think so. Interesting. So we have two options here. We can just draw some squirrels to put the wolf out, or we can go for maybe the coyote. Yeah, which we can play next turn. So the direwolf will unfortunately be killed by the adder. But then we can start drawing squirrels and we can throw the coyote down. I don't think it matters. Well, so if we, next turn we can play the wolf. So if we throw the coyote down, kill the bullfrog, it won't do any damage this turn, we'll take one. Next turn we put the wolf at the adder spot, adder's dead, we do 2 damage, we'll be at right there. And we'll end up with like 3 points of overkill. I think it's probably the best case scenario. So we'll put the coyote there. I mean, that's not amazing. We may not end up with overkill now. Or just minimal overkill. I don't think it matters. Yeah, just 1 point. Which kind of sucks. It could have been a lot more. That's alright though. It happens. We're definitely not going to go the left path here because we can't even afford anything there. We have 1 tooth. So we might as well get something good here, and then if we have something good to sacrifice, we'll go to the altar. Otherwise, we'll just grab a totem. Wolverine, adder, flying ant. I don't like flying ant. The adder is interesting because we could throw Touch of Death onto something cheaper. Like a Touch of Death raccoon would be pretty good. We could throw Bloodlust onto like the direwolf pup, or a coyote, or a wolf. This actually would be good on any of them. Really is what is better, the Touch of Death or the Bloodlust? We may get rid of Raccoon at a certain point, so maybe we don't want to get Touch of Death. Yeah, I think I'll go Bloodlust here, and then I'll throw that down on one of my canines. Question is what? I use the coyote a lot to kill things just because it's not a lot of damage. Whereas I use the wolf to kill things too. The problem with the direwolf pup is that it has 1 health. So if you place it bad and it's killed before it transforms, it probably won't get the Bloodlust activated. But Bloodlust would be really good on a direwolf. I think all 3 are pretty good options. I don't know if it matters that much. I think of the 3, the one I'm most likely to get rid of in the future is the wolf. We've already upgraded the coyote. Direwolf pup is good enough for now, I guess. I like upgrading the damage of the direwolf pup so that when it evolves, it like the direwolf itself does more damage, which is essentially double damage. But again, the Bloodlust would be really good on that. I think I might do coyote though. I could just go for a really strong coyote. Like maybe duplicate it at a painter and then put them together at a mushroom. Or just get another coyote, throw a sigil on that, and put them together at a mushroom. I think I'll just make a really strong coyote. So we'll probably go to the campfire here. Alright, so again, we'll just do squirrel, black goat, and then direwolf pup. We'll hope that there's no adder in that spot this time. Oh my god. Are you just kidding me? We drew the coyote again. That's so funny. Alright, we'll throw the coyote down. We have to wait a turn for the direwolf. We'll throw a coyote down in the end. Next turn then. We'll kill the alpha to prevent the extra damage. Oh my god, the header in the coyote space too. This is brutal. These adders do not give up. Right now we're breaking even. Hopefully he's done playing creatures. I think he is. Yep. Alright, we'll throw raccoon down here and then just hopefully get a little bit of bone at the end. Let's do the math here. So we do 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll take 2. And then if we do 4, we'll end up breaking even. So probably just block it with the squirrel. And now we'll get 1 extra bone. Or not bone, 1 extra tooth. Better than nothing, I guess. Leaning towards campfire, we'll see after this, this card to pick. So adder is interesting. We can throw the adder in the campfire and then have free campfires for the rest of the game. Or we could just keep buffing the coyote. I think I might just re-roll here. Probably grab this other coyote. And then when I have the opportunity, throw a good sigil down on this and then combine the two at a mushroom. Yeah, we'll go campfire here. Alright, so this is interesting. So I want a stronger coyote, but upgrading the direwolf pup is essentially like double the damage here, again, because when it transforms into the direwolf, it has double strike, and then that will have one more attack as well. So it's more value to upgrade the direwolf pup, but upgrading the coyote is so tempting. Especially because, okay, so right now, if we put it into a mushroom, it would be a 4/4. If we upgrade it, it'd be a 5/4. 5/4 is pretty good. And of course, there'll probably be other sigils attached to it. But doubling the effects of buffing the attack is so good. Really, it's do I commit to this coyote or do I do the smart thing and make the direwolf pup better? I think we're gonna commit to the coyote. This may be a dumb decision. We'll see. There's other campfires as well, which is interesting. Hopefully I'm not an idiot. Although this is a situation where I kind of am. I should have to take 1 damage this turn. This is a problem. Currently I will be taking 5 damage. I was really banking on drawing one of my 2-cost things to use the black goat on. Let's see, is there a way for me to survive this? I would need to get to right here. So it'd be something like so this will put me at 1 below the middle. We have to prevent 2 damage, which we can do by drawing the score on blocking the ant. So I'm currently taking 3 and I'll be 4 away, so I'll be at the last notch. The last tick. I don't see anything else we can do. It's a little scary. I think I gotta draw here. That was the wrong thing. I really wanted my wolf. Okay. How do I get out of this? I really should have upgraded the direwolf pup's damage, because then we can kill an ant with it. And then I'll sacrifice the black goat for the direwolf pup. It's just the question is, where do I put it? I can kill the bee with it, and then it'll tank a hit from the worker ant, which is not the best. Might be the best short term though. Maybe the best long term. But I don't like that idea. Obviously when we kill the black goat with the direwolf pup, we can throw a coyote out to kill one of the ants. Am I dead no matter what I do here? No. I have to throw the direwolf pup blocking one of these ants, and then using this coyote, it will kill the bee and the worker ant. And I'll only take... Oh wait. No, that's still fatal. Was there any other way I could have done this? I think no matter what, I was taking lethal damage. Which does suck a lot. Yeah, I don't think there's any other way to do this. Even if I had used the pliers, I still would have had exact damage. It's not a big deal. We'll just not have a smoke at the boss fight, which I don't think we really needed. It is unfortunate that we lost a life so early, though. Out of these three, Rat King, because of the Bone King sigil, is probably the best. I don't love another thing that costs 2. So I'll probably reroll. These are all bad. I don't like putting a random card in my deck. It can be anything, and most of the time it's not amazing. Worker Ant is bad. So probably go Kingfisher. Maybe throw the Airborne Waterborne onto the direwolf pup. Or the wolf, maybe. Alright, here I'm leaning towards Campfire, but we could go here and try to grab a canine head. Or a good base. If we do Campfire, it'd probably be... We could do more damage on the coyote and just double down on that. We could do more damage on the direwolf pup, which is probably the right decision to make. If it's health, it'd probably just be coyote. If it's health, I'm gonna wish that I went over here, because we really don't need more health right now, I don't think. Also, this is like the third campfire, so I should have grabbed an adder. I think I'll go totem. And hope for a good base or canine head. These are not good bases or canine heads. I'll grab elk here, or hooved creatures, so that we might get something for the black goat. It's better than the other two. Now I wish I went to the campfire. And then here, I actually don't know what I'm going to do yet. It's either raccoon or kingfisher onto something else. I'll do kingfisher. Put on the direwolf pup. Yeah. Because a 4 damage, or essentially 4 damage, direwolf would be really nice. Alright, boss fight. Alright, birds will be tossing and throwing. I don't know what the name is. I think it's rampaging, like a rampager. Yeah, that's fine. It's pretty much, we can ignore it. Looks like we're gonna be putting raccoon out first turn. I really don't know how Rampager is going to work here, so I'm just going to throw a squirrel down and hope it blocks the kingfisher. I think it will. It did not block the kingfisher. Yeah, kind of did. Another coyote. It's unfortunate. We're a little behind right now. We're gonna take 2 damage this turn. This damn kingfisher moving around is actually really annoying. Alright, finally we drew something good. We're going to have to pull a tooth next turn, I think. We'll save the coyotes for after I can't think of the word. After the switch, I guess. The midpoint. After the first candle, maybe that's the proper way to say that. And we don't need to pull a tooth now. We'll just slowly do 3 damage every turn. Draw another squirrel, put it down here. And we have lethal. Next turn, I forgot about the squirrel. This is the longest match ever. Oh, I guess I didn't need to put a squirrel down because we had lethal. Eh, whatever. I don't think it matters that much. We will just put one down. Sacrifice it for the direwolf pup, which we'll put in the center because it will fly over. And we'll put the better coyote down. We're doing what, 4 damage this turn? So next turn we'll have lethal. And this turn we're doing a lot of damage. Especially because we can play a coyote. So this is what, 2, 4, 6, 9 damage? So we'll have 8 extra. It's pretty good. Alright, I would say that's a successful first third of the game. I mean, it definitely could have been better. We did lose a life, but you know, in the end it didn't matter. These are not great. Again, I don't like the random card. Bullfrog is okay because it can block flyers. But I really think I'm just going to grab Mantis and maybe put Bifurcated Strike on the... Ooh, I could put it on the Coyote. And then if I merge them together, it'd be what, like a 5/4 bifurcated Bloodlust, and then that'd be 10 damage. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll grab Mantis. Alright, that is the end of this first video. Again, I'll be splitting them up, ending the video after each boss, just for shorter videos. I'm probably going to try playing games that are shorter in general at a certain point, but right now I'm just sticking with Inscryption. I just love the game, and I'm really want to finally beat Challenge 80 with this bone deck, so that I can say that I actually know how to build a bone deck. I have low expectations though. For some reason this deck just doesn't make sense to me. I'll move over to one of the other ones again if I fail, and then you'll see that I'm actually good at this game. I promise, I'm actually good at Inscryption. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.